The footage you're about to see was actually taken nearly 7 months ago now, and I've been sitting on this footage all this time. I hope some of you find this useful, and at the end there is a 7-month update. Am I still a non-smoker or have I gone back to smoking? To find out, just keep watching. I am now a non-smoker and have been for 4 days. I want to say it's one of the hardest things I've done, but actually it's not. It was one of the hardest decisions that I made to start the journey of becoming a non-smoker. That is the hard bit. Actually becoming a non-smoker is not that hard. There is one way, I feel, and only one way, that you can successfully become a non-smoker, and you can almost do it overnight. And this is it. Oh. This is it, in fact. It is Alan Carr's book, The Easy Way to Stop Smoking. This book needs to get out there, and it is easy. I know any smoker out there probably hates me now for saying that, but up until 4 days ago, I was a smoker. Not proud of it at all. But this book, and you can also get it in audio on YouTube. Just in YouTube, search Alan Carr, Easy Way to Stop Smoking. It's a 6-hour audio. Just sit down, get a coffee, get a piece of cake, and sit down and listen to it. It will change your life. It doesn't require willpower. You don't sit moping about. You don't feel all crap because you can't have a cigarette and you really want one. You just don't want one anymore. And it becomes... I know it's hard for anyone who's now still a smoker. I know it's hard, and I know there'll be a tendency to just turn me off because you don't believe what I'm saying, but it doesn't have to be hard. The decision to start the journey to becoming a non-smoker, that is one of the hardest things you'll ever do in your life. But once you've made that decision, you're all right. It's easy. From then on, it's plain sailing. Honestly, get the book, read the book, and if you don't want to read the book, you're not a reader, I will put in the comments section below, I say this, I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. I'll put the audio book that I found on YouTube 5 days ago. It's a 6-hour YouTube video. I sat down and I listened to it for 6 hours, and I haven't smoked a cigarette since. Seriously, any smokers out there, stop doing it to yourself. You don't need to live like that. I'm 33 and I stopped smoking 4 days ago. And I've smoked since I was a teenager. I've tried quitting before, more than a couple of times. Found it a nightmare, hated it, couldn't do it, cried because I couldn't do it. This time it's different. I don't want to smoke anymore. I'm not missing smoking. I'm not saying it's completely plain sailing. And what I'm gonna do is take you along on my journey. I actually stopped 4 days ago, but on the first day, I was concentrating so much on myself and just making the decision and sticking to it that I didn't film anything. But as of day 2, I started filming some footage, just filming how I was feeling, how it was going. I've already recorded 2 videos of my journey of smoking. Forgive me, they were both late at night or early in the morning, in bed, no makeup, nightmare. But listen to the content, it's the content that matters. So it's like, let me have a look, 5:30 in the morning. I can't sleep. I'm not missing the smoking in the day too much. And I'm not really missing it now, but I just can't sleep. It's driving me mad. It's not been too bad, actually. Just got to keep positive. I'm just worried that if I don't get enough sleep tonight, it's going to be hard to keep positive in the morning. This is probably the hardest bit so far, which is weird. I thought the night times would be the easy bit when you could just sleep away. But I just can't get to sleep. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 4 of being a non-smoker. I'm still very happy about it, but I just wanted to talk about another side effect that I seem to be having. Obviously not last night, the night before was my 5:30 in the morning, couldn't sleep. Now, last night I slept a lot better, probably pure exhaustion. But the thing that I'm finding now, and I have found it the last couple of nights as well, it's just the not sleeping has overshadowed it. I keep dreaming that I'm smoking. Maybe dreaming isn't the right word, it's more of a nightmare. But I suppose that the method I'm using to stop smoking teaches you that it's your subconscious and how it views smoking. You know, for me, it was a nightmare. I woke up thoroughly relieved that that wasn't the case and that I hadn't been smoking. It was horrible in the dream, and then I woke up and realised it was just a dream and felt great, you know, brilliant. I didn't give in. I still haven't smoked. So I guess all I'm saying is, if this happens to you, and I suppose even if it's a dream and smoking in your dream is the best thing in the world, just savour that feeling when you wake up and you realise that you haven't smoked and you are still a non-smoker. Just savour it and don't worry too much about it. But I'm feeling pretty positive in general about everything. One thing I am finding also that's a bit odd is I wasn't craving a cigarette, but I was almost sweating it out. And I think that's a little sort of effect I'm having, is occasionally the physical, I suppose, dependency is showing itself in a sort of temporary hot sweat. And I think that was half the problem with the 5:30 in the morning video when I couldn't sleep, was that I was having hot sweat. Don't know. I don't feel like that now. I feel absolutely fine. No hot sweats. But that was just something else I'm noticing, that I feel like, although mentally I don't seem to be having too many side effects, physically I seem to be sweating every now and again. You know, in the feet, I have a split second of, oh, I'd like a cigarette. And then I correct myself, no, you don't have to do that to yourself anymore. Isn't that great? And that's fine. And that's the mental bit sort of almost dealt with. As long as you can stay positive, it's all good. But then a few seconds after that, that's when the sort of physiological, and I just sort of heat. It's like my body has told me that it wants to smoke, and I've said no, and it's sort of having a bit of a paddy. It's fine, but it's just something to be aware of. You might find that this happens to you as well, that you get these oh so sexy hot sweats. But don't worry about it. So don't stress if you're dreaming about smoking. Don't stress if you're having a sort of slight effect from not smoking. It's fine, and just plough on. It's worth it. For years and years and years, being a smoker was the thing in my life that I was ashamed of. In every other aspect of my life, I am totally in control. I run my own business. I own my own house. You know, I'm a very driven and controlled person. But when it came to smoking, I had absolutely no say in the matter. And if all you do is watch this video of mine and go away and either read the book or listen to the audiobook, I know in my heart of hearts I've made a positive impact on your life. But follow me, do it with me. This is day 4 for me, and I'm not missing it. It's a good feeling. It's about positive mental attitude. Read the book, seriously. Do yourself the best, most life-changing thing you'll ever do in your whole life. Read this book. Read it. Read it. Read it. Wow, I've just been editing the stop smoking video, and I thought I'd do follow-up. I actually stopped smoking on the 3rd of February 2018, and if I show you on here, it's now August. So 8 months on, and I am so pleased and proud to be able to say I am still a non-smoker. And I've done this while my partner is still a smoker. And I won't lie, having a partner that still smokes does make it 1,000 times harder. I want to try and be completely honest. I don't want to disguise anything. I want you to understand and to know what to expect. It is easy using the book, but you can't expect it to be easy every single waking moment of every day. And there are times still, 8 months on, when the idea of having a cigarette, it pops into my head, and for a split second I think, oh, wouldn't mind a cigarette. And then my conscious brain kicks in and I just go, no, forget it, move on with your life, you're not doing it. And that's that, and so then it goes away. Now, I am quite surprised that 8 months on, I'm still having that effect, that the idea of having a cigarette does occur to me every now and again. And I think that is made a lot worse by being around people that smoke. And so that is just keeping smoking in my life in that way. He is going to try and stop soon though, so hopefully that'll get a lot better. But what I will tell you is it's absolutely worth it. Do it. Just do it. Make that decision and stick with it. Be clear. You have to want to stop. You have to really want to stop for the book to work. But if you genuinely want to stop but just feel that you can't, the book is the way forward. And I'm living proof 8 months on. I still don't smoke. And I'm actually starting to really reap the benefits of not smoking. I'm noticing that my health is better, my stamina is better. I used to, it sounds crazy, but I used to run a flight of stairs and be out of breath. But now I don't notice that kind of thing anymore. I've been going to the gym and I'm really noticing my ability with exercise and with going to the gym. It's phenomenal. And there is no enjoyment in exercising when you smoke because it makes you feel like you're out of breath. You physically cannot do it. And so now, going to the gym as a non-smoker, it's just staggering. I can actually do it. I can just keep going. And I'm just noticing myself getting better and better and fitter. And it's a new experience for me. I've never done this level of exercise as an adult and a non-smoker, and it's a revelation. I recommend it. If anyone out there is a smoker, go for it. But good luck to anybody. If you need someone to talk to, if you're having a bad day and you're struggling, you're finding it hard, send me a message. I'm always here. Get in touch. Let's be each other's support system. It is worth it. Do it. Promise you it's worth it. Good luck, guys.